Off to Mpumalanga now, where residents of Dipaleseng local municipality have raised concerns over the poor quality of water. They say that dirty water has been flowing out of the taps, leaving them to rely on boreholes. Newzroom Afrika's Nqobile Madlala now joins us live. Nqobile, a very good morning to you. Speak to us about some of the concerns that are raised by these residents.
Well, Aldrin, the community here says they've been concerned about the water for years, and this has been an ongoing thing. In fact, I want to show you the water that they're complaining about. So I'm going to just demonstrate as we speak, Aldrin. So this is the water that's coming out of the tap. And whilst it may look like it is clean, you will note that it has some particles that are moving, and I'm going to put it here so Senzo can show you. And you'll see that there are some particles that are inside the water, and this is what they're concerned about. Now, this is the better version of it, because we're told that it gets even darker than this in terms of being dirty. And I want to show you just on the bucket, because this is where the water would normally drip into, and so the bucket will have like a much more clearer way to show you just how bad the water can be. This community says they're basically forced to then use this water on a daily basis. And I want to bring in the community leader to speak to these issues, of course. Nkosana Mngomezelo, you are the leader in this community. Could you perhaps explain to us, how do you deal with them?
Good morning, Nqobile, and the viewers at home. Indeed, this is the water the community is drinking on a daily basis, and we have laid complaints to the municipality, more especially talking to the municipality manager. I've even wrote a letter to him complaining about the water, and there's nothing that they are doing, absolutely nothing. The only thing that they are doing in that municipality is to just come to work, steal municipality money, and it's a very sad, painful story. Our he is the proponent of this uncontrollable corruption in our municipality. That's why we cannot get proper services. Part of the community members, they rely on the water that they get from a borehole next to the spa. You know, apart from that, elderly people, they can't even get an alternative clean water. They have to drink this water, and part of the community members, they are not even getting this water to drink.
When you say they have to drink this water, how do you drink the water that's that dirty? What do they do?
Normally, most of the people, they boil the water, put jig, and then they put the water to cool down. Then they drink the water after that. But you can see down there, the dirt and the decay of the water goes down there. You can able to see that this water is dirty. And look, we have even reported the matter to the General Secretary of the ANC, Fikile Mbalula, to say, Mr. Mbalula, can you please speak to your ANC deployees? They are not doing anything. They are not doing justice to the community. All they do is to loot the municipality. There's nothing that is happening in this municipality. We are not getting any services. The only thing they do is to threaten community members. There were community engagements that were happening, and sadly, one of the executive mayor protector pointed a firearm to a community member that was raising their frustration, and she has also accused one of our Honorable Bishop Mahlinza as an instigator of violence, running away of dealing with the issues that are affecting the community.
Of course, we would have to speak to the municipality about those issues in terms of if it has, they have to have their side of the story to tell us what's going on. But in terms of right now then, as a community, what is your plan going forward? Because this is the water that you are getting. People are unable to get the water when they need it, and there are various services that you don't have.
Nqobile, we are happy. Sanco has organized a march which the municipality officials are refusing that march. next week on the 27th. And this is how we are going to demonstrate to them through that march our dissatisfaction, our unhappiness about what is happening. And, you know, the march is not only focused on water issues. There are other various issues that are affecting this community. So next week on the 27th, we are marching.
All right. And lastly, what sort of issues are we speaking about here that you are going to be raising?
You know, the issues that we are going to raise, firstly, that municipality must be put under administration, and that administrator must not be appointed by district or provincial. National needs to intervene. And if the president of the country sees the message, he must definitely come and intervene, because this community, it has been neglected for years. So there are many issues, electricity, which the wife of the Lwazicindi, she is busy being given tenders, unduly tenders.
All right. Well, it sounds like a lot of issues, and as you can hear, they're out in a litany of issues that they are explaining. And you'll see that on the glass where we were, where we got the water, you can see there's some of those particles underneath. This is the water that the community have to deal with. And of course, we are speaking to the municipality. Well, at least we've reached out to them. We're waiting to hear if they will give us that audience to sort of understand in terms of what is going on, if there are so many issues that are going wrong within this municipality.
Oh, very concerning looking at that water as well, the quality of that water. Nqobile, Madlala, appreciate your time this morning.